Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Tommy's Traveling Channel. OMG, guys. I am so excited and looking forward to this week, you guys. And tomorrow I got church, which I gotta tell you guys something. I, I am really liking the study we are doing right now at my church right now. With this pastor doing what he's doing, this guy knows what he's talking about. Now, also, if you guys do not, if you guys live in Bloomington, I recommend, this is the biggest thing, I recommend you guys go check out my my church whenever I sing on that day. Which I gotta tell you guys something. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I love my church. And also another thing that I gotta tell you guys, which I'm also very excited for and looking forward to, is this new book that I'm writing. So this book that I'm writing, it's called A Boy Who Was Interested in Radio Skiers, but got too far away from his radio scanner hobby and got in trouble with security. Which honestly, this video is going to be an interesting video because of 5 different key points. The first key point that it's going to be interested about, which I literally am so very excited and looking forward to, is that whenever I go and do this and use it, which is honestly really big, it is that I use these every single day, which is really kind of interesting by all means. So another thing that I gotta tell you guys, also another thing that I gotta tell you guys, which I'm also so very excited and looking forward to, it is tomorrow with me hanging out with my mom. But I don't know yet if I'm going to make a YouTube tomorrow. If I don't, I will make sure to start again on the next day because we may never know like what's gonna happen. And um and and if you guys are not watching my stories, these stories, you guys, I gotta tell you guys something. I am so very excited for. So the story starts out at a very interesting part. Now, a lot of you guys are trying to wonder, Tommy, what are the character names? And I would love to tell you guys their names are Cody Collins and Corey Parker. Cody Collins is 26 years old and Corey Parker is 29. But they were running their own scanner software, and whenever they do that, they had 2 obstacles. Number one, they were going through a hotel. That's the first part. The second part, after they get done at the hotel, they have to listen to the radio frequencies and try to figure out like what's going on the hotel spectrum, which is honestly really kind of interesting by all means. Now, now, now another thing that I gotta tell you guys also. So also another thing that I gotta tell you guys also is that they got two things. Okay, two things, which is really kind of interesting. The first thing what they do, which I think is really kind of interesting, is that they go around and whenever they go check it out, they got four obstacles. They got to make sure to check in with security. They got to make sure to do it with security. They got to make sure to don't get on the security channels. They got to make sure not do anything suspicious. That's the biggest thing that I got to tell you guys, which is honestly making this. Um, so, what's interesting on the next two parts, which you guys are going to have to read, I'm not going to give you guys all the spoilers. Now, another thing that I got to tell you guys is looking at this. This right here is South America. In the different areas they got, so you guys got so many buses which are there, which is honestly really kind of neat by all means, which they got borders all around. They got different areas there. They got several different areas if you guys go around. Now the other night, so if you guys are ever looking on flightradar.com, Flight Radar 24 and type in Air Koryo, which Air Koryo is one of the very interesting flights because Air Koryo is like one of the flights that go inside and outside of North Korea. Kind of like there are two different airlines that are really different by all means. So another thing that I gotta tell you guys, this is the biggest thing, okay? So the biggest thing that I gotta tell you guys, which is honestly very, 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 very important that 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 we use it like every single day, which is honestly really kind of neat. That I go around and follow the different areas. So another area that I gotta tell you guys, which is something really big. This is the second thing, which is kind of neat too. It is the radio frequencies that goes all around the United States, which is honestly, which is really interesting about the North Korea flights, is that they only go three different places, which I literally am so very interested. Now, this book I got from the library, which is honestly really kind of neat. It was the focus on Daniel, which is Tuesdays from February 25th to May 20th at 5:30 p.m. And this is at the Eltsel branch. Which honestly, this is looking very interesting. Because I was looking in this book, you guys can follow along with them without going to that Bible study, which is honestly really kind of interesting. So also another thing that I gotta tell you guys, this is the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing that I gotta tell you guys, okay? This is something that I gotta tell you guys, which is so very, very, very important to know. These next couple of books that I'm gonna be writing, these are just adventure books. These do not exist. Kind of like the true story of Captain Phillips. Like, like we gotta understand, if we use Captain Phillips and use that as an example, we cannot talk about anything without a doubt. Now, another thing that I gotta tell you guys, which is so very interesting, that I gotta tell you guys, which is honestly the best thing that 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 would I recommend. Something that I recommend, and everybody should do this. It is whenever you guys write down your radio software numbers, make sure to write down the right radio software that you guys use inside your areas, which is honestly kind of really big for new people. So, also, another thing that I gotta tell you guys, which is also kind of interesting too, if I turn you guys around over here, there are like several different areas that make the North Korea border, which is honestly really kind of cool. Now, you see that big long line, that red line? That red line means that you guys can not go anywhere without a doubt. Which also another thing that I gotta tell you guys, which is honestly another thing that I gotta tell you guys, which is their their biggest risking or journeys that they do without a doubt from looking around at each place. So I I hope everybody's enjoying my videos. If you guys have, please make sure to put the thumbs up and make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. In YouTube, I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a great day.